Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Dream Power Astrology. I'm Virginia Palmer, dreamer, astrologer, transformer. And first, I want to thank everybody for their really kind words of support since I just launched this channel a week ago. And I really appreciate everyone's comments. And once again, subscribe, like, share. How many times have you heard that? But it is exciting and it's fun. So happy April, April 1st, April Fool's Day. You know, in the tarot cards, the Fool is the zero, bringing that energy in, that 0 point. And it is probably the most powerful card of the deck. The Fool that's standing on the edge, that has his little knapsack adventurer ready to leap and trust. And so the leaping, of course, is the proactive, the, dare I say, Aries energy, creating and doing. And then the leap is the trust, trusting your soul, your higher self, that you are going to land, and maybe not knowing where you're going to land, but knowing that you will be at the right place at the right time. And that's, yes, that's receiving. So the action, the manifestation, which we're going to talk about manifesting today, and then the trusting, the receiving. We're going to talk about the journey of trust. So we have the action that, once again, since we're Aries, the I am, I'm going to go for it. The we are, more the Libra. We're doing this together, but they come together in that journey of trust. So before I go on a little bit more about the journey of trust, I do want to let you know that, of course, I do astrology readings, and I teach people how to dream consciously, to get in touch with your dreamers, which we'll do some of that on this channel, but I do anticipate in the next month or two doing a formal dream shop. And during the month of April, I will be on this channel introducing you to the Lemurian dreamers in a more of a formal way, and telling you the story of Lemuria for those that don't know it. It is the ancient civilization before Atlantis. More about that later. So I'm looking forward to that. And also knowing that you can go to virginiapalmer.com and find out more about dream astrology readings, from 15 minutes readings to 2-hour readings. It's all there. So I look forward to more of an adventure with you in that context. And again, I'll let you know when I'm doing these special dream shops. So back to the journey of trust. Years ago in Austin, where I lived most of my life, except for 15 years in LA, I was at a retreat at someone's beautiful house, and a friend of mine was leaving. She traveled around the country doing healings, and I was standing there talking to her, and I heard this voice over her tape recorder. I went, "Who is that?" And she looked at me like, "Lazaris," like, "Lazaris, you fool, don't you know who Lazaris is?" And I immediately started getting tapes. I think this was before CDs. I mean, this was like 1989. So after a while, I decided, well, you know, I hear a lot of people laughing, and that sounds like fun. I love these tapes. I mean, the very first one, I went immediately to one of our sweet little bookstores that no longer exist, and got a videotape of Secrets of Manifestation. And in that was the change belief exercise and 33-second technique. And I mean, literally, that was it as far as I was concerned. We're going to do that in the dream journey today, by the way. Thank you, Lazaris. So back to my friend was listening to Lazaris, and then I started listening to the tapes, and I got the schedule, and they was going to do a 1 day in Albuquerque, because everything was like in LA and New York and Florida and all over the place. I went, I can go to Albuquerque. And I did. And that was it. I mean, I'd been there, the introduction for an hour and a half, and then the intermission, and that energy came all over me, welcoming me. And so I'd been to a lot of channels. I had been on as I told my friends in LA, which I did eventually move to, Santa Monica, everything you're doing here, we already did in Austin in the late 70s and 80s. Austin's always been ahead of the curve and a mecca. So I was after the Albuquerque, I went to a hot springs place, Ojo Caliente, for a retreat. And thereupon I had a channeling. And in this channeling, well, by the way, my house had just burned down in Austin. That's another long story. It was a fabulous house overlooking the city where I had a lot of workshops. So I knew that was a sign of some sort, didn't exactly know. But in this channeling, that, by the way, the person channeled Dwight Cool, who I had worked with on light meditation for years, and said that, of course, it would be my choice, but that my next destiny was California. So that's why I'm getting back to the journey of trust. And I did it. I won't go through all the back and forth for a year, but I did. I moved to Santa Monica with my little temple by the sea, a view of the ocean and Malibu, and did Lazaris all over the place. So much of what I'm going to share with you in this channel, some of these techniques, and certainly the Lemurian dreamers, I learned in the 30 years that, and counting. I mean, Lazaris is always with me and will be, among many other beloved channels and psychics, and who I will have on this channel as soon as I kind of get settled down and get the mechanics going and get some banners and learn how to do all the technical things. And I'm going to start having guests. So again, we're in this eclipse season. We're in the Aries season. 1 week from today, as most of you know, is that solar eclipse, where the sun and the moon are in Aries at 19 degrees, 27 minutes. That is a new moon. Again, the full moon is when the sun and the moon are in their balance and their opposite balance signs. So what's among many things that are so unique about this eclipse, this full eclipse, the North Node, which is destiny, new dreams, is in Aries, and it's conjunct the sun and moon in Aries. Venus is in Aries. That does happen once a year. Mercury's in Aries once a year. However, it is retrograde. And then Chiron is in Aries and is conjunct the sun and moon. And Chiron is the wounded healer. And in the old paradigm of astrology, the wounded healer could heal other people, but not himself. Now we have evolved to where that wounded healer becomes a magician. That in the vibration of love, wisdom, you're in your power, you make that choice, and that's the magic. So of course that's where we are all the time here. We're always going to go for the higher expression, whether it's an astrology sign or tarot card, anything. We have that choice, whatever level we want to grab onto, we do that. So the dream journey that I'm going to take you on today is going to be in preparation for this eclipse in a week. And that is the opportunity to clear out and change old beliefs, conscious or unconscious. And there's a technique for that. And you look and see what is not working. What would this person have to believe about themselves for this not to be working? And you can write that out, but you always write the opposite. And I've been telling people through the years, even if you don't think it, even if you don't know, you can never go wrong eliminating or tearing up the old belief of I'm not enough, ... Because it's lurking in most people's unconscious and subconscious. I don't trust, I'm not enough, I don't get what I want, whatever you want to change. Now, for 72 hours, 3 days after the belief change, you'll still be getting messages. So be sure and wait 3 days before you change another belief. I mean, I can't count the times through the years that I've changed a belief. It's Metaphysics 101. And then after the belief change, I'll take you on a 33-second manifestation technique. Thank you, Lazaris. And that's where you get the image of what you want to create, what you want to manifest. And it'll be like a picture, a snapshot, and you're going to hold it for 33 seconds. I will take you through both these processes, and it will be fun, short and sweet. So for right now, before I close, I want to pull let's pull a astrology card for the month of April, maybe with a little eclipse. Let's see, what is the message? And that Chiron, oh my gosh, wouldn't you just know it, Chiron. There you go, if you can see that. And it says, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach and learn remedies. So you're going to teach, learn remedies, and you're going to heal completely. This eclipse is the opportunity, since Chiron's a 50-year cycle. It hadn't been in Aries for 50 years. That's the original wound, whether it's this lifetime or the wound of humanity. We've got the opportunity to heal, eclipse, and dream on for the new dream. Speaking of dreams, I'm going to pick one more card, the Dream Oracle cards. And what's our dream? Let's say for April. All right, well, the goddess, here she is. She never left, but she is coming back. We are waking up to that original goddess, creating God, and God got us all that is. Female likes partnership. Oh, I'm going to have to put on my glasses. Okay, so embrace the feminine create and be gentle and nurturing yet strong. Do not listen to those who want to keep you small. Believe that you are as important as the stars in the heavens. I'll see you on the other side. The dream journey. All right. Those beautiful cards.